Hey guys, welcome to the video. As I said to you many days that I'm gonna do my plant train, everything, young gorilla print and how I get this muscular. And I hadn't been like just forget. I hadn't been like pushing aside. I just literally forget to do it because I have other business and things I need to deal with. So today I'm gonna explain to you how can you train in a way that you achieve new PRs every time you train, right? Instead of getting plateau, and seeing as many influencers we see, I mean fitness guys, they say I am the same in the last 5 years, I'm the same in the last 10 years. Instead of getting to that motion and start putting excuses like, oh, it's because of my age, it's because of this, it's because of that. No, it's because you're not giving proper resting. And because you're not giving proper resting, you're not achieving the results that you want. So today I'm going to explain you what's my train and how I can always have a new PR. First thing you need to learn that is rare, is not really published like that. It is, but if you ain't lucky enough to know this guy, then you will not know. Our society tells us that you should train every day, have 1 day of rest, 2 days of rest, and even people saying train every day, train every day. You wake up tired, you go train. You don't feel like training, you go train. You are sore, you go train. This is the most, I just have to say, the dumbest thing you can ever say and listen. The dumbest advice you can ever listen, guys. Your body is literally a temple of you, and he will tell you when you are good, when you are not good, when you need to rest, when you don't. So one thing I'm going to explain you is that this person I was talking about, Mike Milzer, he didn't came with this ideology. He was just like me, who was training every day and got plateau and then wasn't achieving anything else and was getting depressed by it, just like me. And he learned that if you give long periods of rest, like a day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, you can achieve great results, even greater. And the reason why you get plateau is because once you do heavy weight like 20 kilos, 30 kilos, 40 kilos, now you think that your body will recover the same way that you used to recover when you were doing like 15, 10 kilos. The reality is not. The more weight you put on your dumbbells or in your bar, the more weight you are exercising, the longer you needs to recover. Literally, the longer it needs to recover. What that mean is, while if you can do like 15 kilos and you get plateau, if you do 1 day rest and then you train, you're probably gonna have facility with it. But don't get me wrong, it's not that I train chest, so now the next day I'm gonna train back, and because the back wasn't working, I'm gonna have a great achievement. You will get plateau by doing that. You will get nowhere. You literally get nowhere. This is a horrible way of doing things. When your body is sore, if you train and you wake up sore, or even if you don't because you are not putting no more effort than it should be put it, what's happened is the body is recovering and you are taking the energy that is needed to recover to train other parts. So now, apart from you losing half of the energy to recover, which you will not recover fully, you're also using the other half to train the back, which guess what is whack because you are not using the energy 100%. How do you want to achieve new PRs if you're not using 100% of the energy that is needed, right? So have this in mind. It's not because you train one part of the body and it's not connected to other part that you should train the next day. You shouldn't. This part is recovering. And I'm going to use my personal train, just like I said it, to give you an example of that. For example, 8 days ago, I trained legs, right? I trained legs, and because I'm doing this for a while. I've been training 4 and 4 days, being 1 day I lift weights, the other day I stretch, the other day I rest, the other day I run like 11, 12, 30 minutes. You can see my videos, and then a sprint, right? Because I'm doing this, what happened is my time to recover my body is way bigger. So what you have to understand is, prior to this, I was training every day and I was doing 20 kilos, plateau. What's going on? Why I can't achieve new PRs, right? I started getting bummed out because previous to it was going really fast and I had injuries, but before the injury, I was on the 20 kilos, bench press, back, whatever. And I got to plateau. So I learned about Mike Miltzer, and he teaches that the best time is like 3 to 4 days to recovery. And some of his students, even more time, gave him best results. So by experience, I tried to start doing it. At first, I was like, 4 days, well, that's crazy. I'm not gonna get results. But every time I do it, every time I did 4 days of rest, bro, I guarantee you, PRs. You all see my videos. 2 PRs in one train, 3 PRs in one train, that's real. When you recover properly your body, you're gonna get real ass results. And it's not because you train one part that the other part is good to train. You need to have a full recovery of that part until you start training the other. So I'm gonna give my examples, right? As I was in 20 kilos, since I started doing 4 days rest, lifting weights, I've been doing more and more PRs, as you guys see. Now, what happened recently was I trained legs. I got 32 kilos in each dumbbell doing sumo squats, right? And that's like, I think it's 90 pounds. I think it's 90 pounds in each dumbbell. And because I'm already in the 30 kilos standpoint, instead of being the 20 something, I'm already in 30. What happened was, the first day I was really sore, and the second day I was really sore, and the third day I was still sore, when I'm not that sore on the third day, but now I was still sore. And in the fourth day I was still sore, not so much, but still. And I went training chest. Guess what? 1 PR only. I've been doing 2 PRs, 1 PR only. So what happened was, the next day, again, chest really sore. 2 days, really sore. 3 days, still sore, like still sore. And today I'm still sore, I still feel it, pain, when I really pump it up, you know? So what's telling me is, in the fact that I'm just doing 1 PR instead of doing like 2 or 3 like I was doing with prior, means that my body, because it's more heavy the weight, because it's the 30 kilos weight heavier, I need more time to recover. So what I learned from experience is, instead of doing 4 days of lifting weights, I will use 5 days now. Because the more weight you are lifting, you need more time to recover. It's associated. That's how it is. It makes sense if you really think about it. So if you get plateau, add 1 day up of rest. And if you get still plateau, add 1 more day. Guys, I guarantee you, nobody will. Guys, so many people training, they do steroids, they do all type of stuff, and they are, I'm just bad and genetic, that's why I'm gonna take this. Is a lie. Is a true lie. Your body has their own recovery time, and mine was definitely since 20 kilos, 4 days, great. Now that I'm on 30 kilos in each dumbbell, I need 5 days. It's very obvious. Like, if I'm just doing 1 PR when I was doing way more, and if I'm getting sore still in the fourth day when I used to be totally recovered, it's just your body telling you, yo, now you're lifting way more weight, you need way more time to recover. So this is my way of training, for y'all to understand. And yeah, this is mine. It's not totally Mike Miltzer. I did change. So I said I was gonna explain all my training plan, and we are gonna go to the playing train now. I just want y'all to get this knowledge that the reason why you plateau and you can go further, you are in the same way for years, is because you're not giving sufficient rest. You think all this train every day, that's bullshit. To be honest, it's bad, bro. You need to give more days between rest. Train to train. If I train chest, I will train 4 days until training back. If I train back, 4 days until training arms. If I train arms, 4 days until training legs. And now I'm gonna do 5 days instead of 4 because apparently my body needs more time to recover. It's telling me that, and the results shows that are lower than it's supposed. If I continue to go this route, I know that I'm gonna get plateau, and that's definitely it's just a waste of time because I already know that the reason why I get plateau and do less PRs is because you need more rest. It's obvious. It's more sore. It's more damage. Okay. If you don't feel sore, it's because your body is used to the same thing, but it doesn't mean that you recover early. It means that you just, because you never recover fully, you literally just let it. It doesn't need to be sore because you're not putting more effort than prior. That's why you're in the same for many years. You need to put that 3 days rest, 4 days rest. I start with 4. Mike Nielsen says to start with 3 and then pass to 4. I start with 4, now I'm in 5. What's my training? Let's go to what's my training. When I train chest, I do bench press with dumbbells. I do after that flies with dumbbells, and then I do chest raises like these. You are literally standing and you go like this with trying to put the more close the grip to really feel the chest. Guys, this is gems. I should be selling this. I'm giving this for free. Do not waste it. This is a young gorilla plant train. The reason why it's young gorilla because I created it. Nobody's doing it, and I'm gonna achieve high levels with it unless someone starts using also and have better genetic than me. But I'm still going to, and I'm known, but I'm not that known. So luckily, I'm gonna spike up and nobody will notice. But yeah, I'm saying because I'm Christian, I'm about giving. That's what God teaches. So I'm gonna give you how to get results for y'all who be skinny or get plateau and don't know what to do. There's an answer. Drugs is not the answer. Drugs is the answer to destroy your life, destroy your body forever, and be an old, fat, grumpy guy because you messed up your whole body and have a heart attack in 10 years, right? So this is chess. Now you have, what I do is, the time period is, I usually, it change, but what I do is 6 reps to warm up with less 2 kilos than I did in the plateau before. Then I will do 3 minutes rest, do the other exercise, 6 reps with 2 kilos less than the previous PR, and then I will do the other exercise, the raises, again 6 reps with less 2 kilos. After that, I'm gonna do 5 minutes rest. 5 minute rest, you're gonna do put the weight that you are in the PR, and you're gonna try to do 10. You have to, bro. 10 reps. Then you do my 5 minutes and you repeat it to the next exercise, flies, and then more. Trying to do 10 and then more 5 minutes to the rest 10. Once you do it, 10 reps, what you're gonna do is increase 2 kilos in each. That's how you surpass your plateau basically. And you're gonna do 3 sets. One from where you were, your PR, one for your new PR that you reach right now, and hopefully a third set from even new or just the same as the second. You always have to do a new PR. If you don't, you're not resting enough. You have to give one more day of rest. That's how I train right now. And then back, I do back rows, I do inverted rows, and I do a push-up, the waist like this. I never remember the name, but y'all can see, I literally have many clips of my exercise. Go check my clips and see that exercise. Everyone that I'm telling is there. Doing legs, I do sumo squats with dumbbells. I do Romanian deadlifts with dumbbells. I do squats. I do knee raises. Is another one you should look because it's great for lower back. It's great for even just posture, and your butt will feel a lot of it, and you just feel more balance and less pain in the lower back. Literally, it's mandatory to do if you don't want to get injured, especially in the day you are training legs and back, because it does cost a lot on the back. I do not use no it's not bank, I don't use anything, no belt, no thing to put my body. I literally go like this and just do. You can see I have many videos of clips with my trainings. That's what I do for back. That's what I do for legs, and also do calves. You can see my calves in the clips is basically just lifting up your calves, you know, and that's my legs workout. Finally, and last one are my arms. I do biceps, I do triceps, I do shoulders, I lift the shoulders too, and I do while these. I'm literally more in 90 degrees, but you can check in the clips again. I'm just trying the purpose of y'all knowing in this video. And I do forearms too in the arms day. All exercises start like this: 3 minutes rest in the warm-up, just 6 reps in each exercise. Once you finish it, you put where your PR was last time, and I was not expecting these guys, I'm so sorry. But what you're gonna do is, let me check this. What you're gonna do is 3 minutes when you're warming up, 6 reps, and once you're gonna start doing you're gonna put your PRs from last train, and you're gonna do the first, before doing the first, 5 minutes rest, and all the others want 5 minutes rest. You're gonna try to achieve 10. If you do it, pass 2 more kilos, put more 2 kilos on it, and do it. If you can't, oh well, you're gonna have to do the same in the next set. But first set, you're always gonna improve. I never reached plateau since I started this type of training, and because I'm only doing one PR now, I'm gonna change to 1 more day to make sure that I can still do like 2, 3 PRs. Because in the end of the day, if you're just doing one, that means, at least from my take, it's not bad. If you're doing one, that's cool, you can continue, but for my take, it's just a matter of time till you get to a point where you're gonna do none, and then you're gonna have to add 1 day. So that's the trend, guys. I'm gonna repeat it for you all to integrate it. Okay, I'm just gonna repeat for you to integrate it. I'm so sorry for the background, but whatever. This ain't no bunch of softies out here, so don't pussy out. Basically, I'm gonna repeat it. 3 minutes in each warm-up, 6 reps in each exercise, less 2 kilos, then your PRs. Then you're gonna do, when you start, 5 minutes rest, and you're gonna do, let me take the sound, by the way. I can literally take the sound. You can do 5 minutes in each exercise once you are doing your PR and leveling up. 3 sets total, right? Okay. Then the amount of rest days that you have supposed to do, it will say, is literally up to your body. It's not you decide, it's your body. So I started with 4 days. I jumped to the 4 days. I was like, I need to improve. I'm done with having plateaus all the time. It's so annoying, so frustrating. It feels like you're not operating which you went. If you would, you would be no new PRs. So I just went for the 4 days. Mike Milzer say you can go for 3, and when you get a plateau again, you go for 4. But that's the logic. You can start with 3, go plateau, start with 4, go plateau, start with 5, and that's why I explained so much in the beginning of the video about this. And this is my training methods for these gains. You been me lifting 30 kilos, 32 kilos, how he lifts so much, how he's so big. This is my training that I'm doing right now. I have zero intention of ever changing it, to be honest. The days we're gonna keep going of rest, because that's how it is. That's how the muscle needs to recover. My body, my chest wouldn't be sore in the 4th day if he didn't need to recover like that, and he still is. So it shows that the more weight, the more time you need to rest. Having said that, another question y'all wanna say, I don't know. First, I'm just gonna make this straight. This is not Mike Milter train. Mike Milter train, he believes in high intensity training, which is do one set of maximum you can. I am not apologetic to that. As you see, we do 3 sets because I feel it's more safe to do it in this way, and you can know where you at and where you're going in a better way, instead of just betting on a weight and then doing, and either you can do more than 10 and this is disappointment because you're just going to do 1, or you can do less and even get injured because it's too heavy and that day you are not strong like that. So this is not Mike Mills' train. I just want to make this straight. I was kind of a student to his method, and once I took his method, create my own. This is my own playing train. Only I do it from what I know. So that's why I say this young Gurila train plan. And I do it like this. I think I'm the only one because I kind of created. And just make y'all sure this is not his train. Has difference from not being high intensity training, from having like more sets, timelines, and other things. Like I said, it promotes like doing similar retention to give you force and 1 meal a day. But we're not going there. We are still here. Last point that I want to tell you guys is, a lot of y'all, because I was the same, is gonna say, but young Gurila, like, I need to train. I need, like, I feel good when I train. My mood is better when I train. I need to train for the emotion, right? For how I feel in my emotions. And what I have to say about that is, first, do you want the results, or do you prioritize more your well-being? And you have to decide. I'm not saying one is better than the other. I'm not saying the right, wrong side. I'm not saying that. I think for me, I prefer results. That so I have succumbed to the fact that I will have literally days where I will not be able to train. And yes, I love to train. I love to train. Every time I have training days like, yes, let's go. Having said that, it's not that you cannot do anything. For example, as I said, I train today, tomorrow I'm gonna stretch. Instead of stretching the same day and wasting your time and wasting your energy, stretching the next day, a full body stretch. This stretch that you do when after training is boring, right? But if you have a day just to stretch, that's just a little size, feels really good, bro. The pump already there, so you let it recover more natural. It's just like a tattoo. You don't make a tattoo and you're gonna put cream all over it right away, right? You have to let it breathe a little bit. So train one day, the next day stretch, the full body stretch. In that way, it's not a workout, but it's a type of exercise, right? For me, it's literally like yoga. I don't do yoga, but it's very similar stretching, and it's very important for you to not get injured and have a proper fluctuation in your body and reach towards things which you will need in the long term. So that's how you occupy. You train one day, you stretch in the other. Then the second one, you can rest. Guys, learn to rest. Learn to create your business. Guys, I wrote my book, The Legend of the Young Spirits. It's only in Portuguese, but I literally wrote another book, and I haven't published, so I'm not going to say the name, but it's coming, and it's in English. And I stream, I do videos, I do a lot of stuff. So instead of you just being focused, I need to train, that's what makes me feel better mood. Find other hobbies, find other things you can do to not be all and end all train, because find other things. You have way more potential than just working out. I know that's maybe something you're just really focused, because I was training 2, 3, 4 hours a day, thinking that was the best. That will not get you results. Find other things to do, guys. Find other things to do that you might like. Learn a new hobby, learn a new skill, programming, I don't know, whatever you want to do, like read books, whatever you want to do. Find other things that will make you more fulfilled. And what you're going to see from that is that you're more happy, because overtraining makes you sad, makes you depressive, because your body needs to rest, you're not letting it. so deep down you're feeling like you are having a meltdown, and there's a term for that when you are overworked. I'm not remembering now, but that's how it is, and I felt like that too. But I get it, the serotonin and the good feelings. You just need to find other hobbies in the days that are not training. That's how it is, guys. Either results or how you feel. Uh, Apart from that, third day after that, I run like 12, 11, 30 minutes. I learn, I get to the middle, I sprint really fast, and no, this is not taking me my results. Mike needs to say, you should not run, because the energy is all. The thing is, I don't feel ever any energy lost from running. I think when you start running for the first time, you feel it a little bit sore on your calves in your first time, but you will see that it's something so regular and has no weights, so it's cool, right? I'm not saying run every day when you're not training. I'm not saying run every day when you're not training. Do not deplete your energy like that. But having one day of stretch, one day of rest, doing your own business, one day of running, and then you train, that's nice. And now that I'm fine 5 days, I'm going to be honest with you, I have one day open, right? Because it's, it used to be stretch, rest, run, train, and I would be stretch, rest, run, and I would choose in this day either to do a different thing, maybe a train that it doesn't really makes a lot of effort, like Pilates or other thing, or maybe I'll just rest, maybe I'll do other stretch. I will decide on my own, and that's what you have to do. Like, take on your brain and find other things, because we humans, if you want to get results, it's not for overtraining, it's not for training every day. That's not going to get it. That's why you see these all fitness guys being years, 5 years, 10 years saying they are the same. They don't know why. It's because you're not resting, bro. You're not resting enough. Now, where this came from, where these weights, 4 days rest, where this all came from? It was from a guy, a scientist that was the Mike Newton was his student. He learned from him, right? And he saw, because he had a gorilla, and that gorilla. That's funny because my name is Young Gorilla, but that gorilla trained really, like, occasionally. When it was training, it was really heavy. That's why you see the heavy intense training of like training the most like that you can in one set. I'm not apologetic for that. I don't do that. I do my own train. As you guys can see, I created my own plan train, and I love it. I'm getting great results. I do not intend to ever get plateau, to be honest. My only worry is to find dumbbells that can resist like 100 kilos on it without buying more material, basically. That's my only worry, to where I'm gonna achieve great and great results, and that's my full plain train. I never told this to anybody. I even fought myself to sell it because it's so known, but you know what? I'm a Christian. God tells us to teach, to give, instead of take. And I think this is information needed. All Mike Milzer is online, is in public. If it wasn't for him, I would not know. I would still be in plateau. I'll still be unhappy and not getting the results that I wanted. So he put it public. I'm putting it public. This is my method of training. I do believe it's the best one this far. I do believe it, bro. And if you don't, because maybe you know people who are bigger than me, maybe because they take roids, maybe because they eat more, I just do 1 meal a day. I'm just gonna prove you when I get to the 50 kilos dumbbells, when I get to 100 kilos dumbbells, when I get to 150 kilos dumbbells. I'm gonna prove you all that I am, and I'm gonna be the strongest guy that live in here. That's my purpose. I don't wanna. This is not a promise. I'm a Christian. I'm not promised anything, but that's my goal. That's my fire inside me. That's what I'm looking to achieving. I will not settle, and yeah, that's the aura that I'm built on. I just want to be the best, and that's what I'm trying to do. Guys, this is my training plan. For so long I've been telling you I'm gonna give you a hand. Now it's free. It's free. Train, learn. That's how you can achieve new PRs every day. And I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys at least try it to put it in use. If you don't, it's your fault, bro. That's on you. I don't really care. But for those who was expecting for this, here it is. Free, my own train, how to get results, how you can do as buff as me, how you can always do, you know, new PRs, getting more stronger, instead of thinking you need to take roids, you need to take weird supplements, you need to whatever these guys be doing and destroying their own selves, man. Now you don't. You just need a proper resting and a good train, man. That's it. Hope you guys enjoy. See you guys in the next video. Bye.